realizing that, but already sites being taken. Plant will be coming in shortly.
Just to deny the default position. In fact, more utility being expended. Maybe an adaptation from BBL trying to place themselves differently. Rienzo still connecting the shot. In fact, every shot for a moment up until Vac finds a couple. This does leave Profek in a clutch.
Bro, BBL is looking good, but this is going to be tough for them, man.
But it does seem like the defense, for a moment, had an idea, but they're actually starting to go back in the other direction. This walk-up, fairly late though. 30 seconds left on the clock, and we know that there's plenty to delay the plant.
You're thinking about that Armageddon, it's close and online. I think Rian's might be setting it up as we speak. First tap goes in. Flash. There's Team Heretics are attempting to retake control. In fact, I didn't think Woot had an angle, but just a small gap around that smoke. In comes the ult.
Alive.
Will be dodged. Yumpy stepping into the smoke and making it back to site safely. At least keeping some control on the site itself, but his teammates are smoked out, and now they're about to overwhelm him. Luckily, no flashes online for the side of Team Heretics. Boo's already burned his, so Yumpy's gonna have to stand on his ground, at least have a chance in an even fight. As he falls, time starts to tick away. Star already there. That's gonna buy a little bit more time. Stop the defuse a second longer. It's a little whiffy from back though. Down to just two. In fact, one. Defending this
Ace.
and it's Profek holding his ground against the odds. It looks like he's got it.
Yo, what the fuck was that? The guy is too clean, man.
Equalize.
That's too clean, bro. Keep that up, bro. Keep that up.
Double it. Just double it right now.
4K from Profek. I don't think I've seen that
no way. No way. Another 4K.
Masterclass.
Already growing.
What a beautiful round, by the way.
Clutch. And the sort of the upsetting
for both
thing,
teams, man.
if you're a Heretics fan,
this game is going to be legendary.
Like they had so much utility. It was the salvo that
this.
then went into the ult, that went into a fragment, so much delay, forcing players into awkward positions. And then they went, "Wow, what's the one thing? What's the
Hate the man."
He ran into the site and planted. It's like, that's absolutely
I'm guessing now he's not going to do that, though.
I'm guessing that's not true. Instantly, we're going to see him pop to Fury. That's the opener for Yumpy, granted from afar. And then also just look at the amount of space that's been taken by Levin, already going all the way back in towards the spawn area.
Dude.
Nowhere is safe right now for Heretics on this retake.
Everyone is playing amazing.
I'm curious to see where Yumpy ends up going after the plant. He's going to have some...
it's been a long time, bro, since we see
this
one BBL like this.
That's where he's going.
Could potentially be the best one ever.
Around. He's staying up close.
Oh, he's going forward, you mean?
Yeah. He was sticking around. Now he stepped into the fray. Great shot by Levin. And now look who's waiting inside the smoke. It's Yumpy. Oh, BBL delivering again. Every game from this one is a treat. And we know Pearl is somewhere that they're going to do damage to the best of the best. And you're seeing it here. Bro. A 4-2 start.
Heretics can sort of gamble a little bit. It's just the pacing of BBL that makes it tough. They've given nothing away so far. Finally, that alarm bot is going to make a connection. And now utility starts to drop to try and help out Miniboo. But he's got to be careful of his backline.
Yeah, that space is just going to be conceded. They need a safe ground to stand and fight from. Woot through the smoke, goes down after one, and Miniboo gets nothing. Heretics are locked out. 3 players in the spawn, full control for BBL. A plan soon to come in. Imagine with 18 seconds left, maybe not. They're just going to take everybody down. Benji, 70 health.
Bro, this is impressive.
From Yumpy.
Look, this is impressive, bro.
That puts them up to 6. Must have been just perfect. BBL setting their sights on the A side, but look how many Heretics players are here, Tom.
Even still, they're making a lot of noise around that mid position. They're trying to bait players into that rotation back. Levin also selling the idea that they're moving this way. That's a big kill, though. Already getting rid of Sociable. The same tech is being utilized again. I think Levin got a little bit lost with his own.
What happened there?
Didn't know that he was stood right next to an opponent. Now, without that opener, without that success,
yeah, BBL kind of misplay here.
They have got to try and get past.
Let's see how it's going to convert,
4.
They need this round. And make it clean. When he shed.
Play of that Yoru ult. That was a blunder and a half.
Done.
Killjoy ult comes into play. 17 seconds on the clock. Are you going to stick that plant? Oh, apparently you're going to try. You're going to try your damnedest. That is a tight margin. I don't know if you've got that just about. One player detained, though. And he ain't going to be doing anything with Profek.
This was a weird round.
Again, A presence is made. Again, heavy rotations coming in from the other side. There are 3 players in Art, 1 on the A side. But this time, BBL seem to have their sights set elsewhere. That does mean getting past Miniboo. Luckily, the drone has spotted the danger.
He's completely isolated. I don't know if there's any way.
Beautiful.
The steel gun has been used, but it doesn't connect onto him. So he's able to hold this ground. This kill could change everything. And while for BBL, I think it has, that gives them the control they needed. It puts them into a 4v4 after plant. What could have been a really dangerous position ends up just being a single kill.
30 seconds left.
Now Heretics are the ones left to pick up the pieces. 4v4, B-long control stolen out of their hands. Operator recovered by Yumpy as well.
The attack are going to play deep as well because of the fact they have Cosmic Divide.
It's being put into play. 11 in a bit of danger. I think he's got a gate crash to fall back to, and he won't be able to either. Guided Salvo claims Profek. Back on backside. He's flown under the radar. They haven't detected him just yet. That gets a double on the board. It makes it possible for Yumpy. He can see when it's being diffused, and the shock darts primed and ready. The first lands, big damage. The second on its way, but it's already halved. And he needs to land the shot they lined up, but the shot did not connect.
Yeah, you could have been that.
To return the favor.
Oh my god.
4-7.
What is happening here, bro?
But it is a mass
30
gamble.
seconds left.
Until that knife comes back.
Well, he's just used
He's
it.
leaving.
I think that was the thing. He used
what
it
went down.
probably like
Okay.
15 seconds ago, expecting them to be deep in position. So it's not going to be denied, but the fact is Benji has gone absolutely nowhere.
He takes the term anchor quite
Big kill.
seriously. Unfortunately, he sinks just like for the
my God, how
chances
he's alive.
for this round to go to Heretics.
Click, 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 click.
Ooh.
GG, run Zers, bro.
The round on time. Beautiful play. There was a second there where Boo could
Nice, bro. That was nice, bro.
He stepped back. He waited.
Is that sword looking to go that little bit more aggressive, already spotting out opponents, has to be careful of that second one, or maybe he
Oh my
doesn't.
God.
Rien's already gone, and with the spike only just being retrieved now, it's going to be a tough position for them to get back into, especially
Man,
now that
Sociable
he's
is
seen
looking
wood.
clean with this chamber, bro.
Yeah, this is the danger,
30
especially in
seconds
pistol
left.
The other
rounds.
game is
Sociable.
on fire.
He didn't
Not
get
just
to
on
really
chamber, but
have any flair to it in the
Origin.
previous one. Here already picking up one with the headhunter. 5 shots ready to be
I jinxed the guy.
quickly towards Heretics players. Never mind, Benji has ripped his head off. The site has not been fully taken just yet, though. Still
Everyone.
brawl throughing,
10
leaving
seconds
Boo
left.
alone with 10 seconds. Reveal catches him, but no one is there to take the planter down. Boo gets to reset, but he's got Yumpy and Vac. They know exactly where he is.
Yeah, winning it from this position would need an isolated jewel. Goes up to shoot the flash.
Look at
That's
that,
really
man. They are
nice.
playing
I was
good,
looking
bro.
at Yumpin being like, he is incredibly far forward. Is he going to take this fight alone? But it was
Nah,
literally
too
just
smart
a
for
bait
that.
flash. Like,
They were doing so, but Art's now being given up. The avenue open. Heretics are feeling the space, and the A site, no doubt, the target.
knife up.
Oh, I thought he was going, bro.
Smoke just to try and survive in this scenario. Boo, those lineups that Woot didn't want to learn are going to be thrown in. Profek's still the real danger here. Just sat within the smoke, timing ticking away, makes a move. I think it's maybe the worst possible moment, but there is the shot that...
Oh my god, Sociable!
Finally!
What a shot, man. How the fuck he got you?
Maybe at the perfect moment. Benji, though, still clinging to life. Another on the board for him. There's still a chance.
True.
It's not
Man,
over
these two
just
are
yet,
dangerous,
but
bro.
Look what Heretics have. No utility. Except for that one nanoswarm.
Notice for BBL too.
They want to
Except this
fight. They're
flash.
going to have to do it dry, just swinging in, and that's exactly what Boo does. A beautiful connection from Benji. And the boys of
And they
Heretics
won, bro.
pull
These
it
two,
across
man.
the
Gotta
line
respect the
with
legends,
the
man.
final
Holy
shot.
shit.
And the gap is
What a
down to
shot
2.
by Sociable, man.
He's had a resurgence.
Now BBL
He
is
was
broke.
0 and 6 at one point in this map. Now finds himself 9 and 10. Said it, he won them a couple of rounds
Man.
towards the end of the last, and even with a collateral shot from Sociable and a mass advantage, this is just where they stepped up. And the thing is, he learned from the previous mistake. That's the thing. I feel like Boo is like a supercomputer. Like
Yeah.
he, as a person, like you can fool him once in a battle, and then the second you've done it, it's like calculated.
They are just 1 round in the lead. All that hard work has been chipped away by Team Heretics. So it's a big
He gets you, man. This
In
kid is
number 2.
amazing, bro. But
Doesn't quite
Prometry.
but and I mean, they do lose Profek as well. We've ended
But I
up in
love
a
this
bit
kind of
more
play.
of a neck-and-neck
Disrupting their
situation, and I
plans.
think
I
BBL
like
would
that.
like big mid control at least from them. Good passive B control as well. But the real danger is if they just commit to this A site hit on Heretics, they're going to have one person standing in their way, the leader of BBL, and then it will be a difficult retake for the remaining players to actually
But this
make
is still
happen.
good for Heretics, man.
peeked behind. Something we maybe didn't see.
Once again, this can break the BBL economy.
Here they go for the site. Yumpy knows that giving this up for the afterplan is going to be rough. Fragment from Boo as well. It left him a tiny gap.
Oh, I thought he was going, man.
Where Boo could have died there. They weren't expecting the re-peek through. Instead,
I think they wouldn't expect that.
Advantage in terms of HP, but that doesn't last for long. Vax done well.
And take a look at Art as well. Sociable.
Ah, easy kill.
He's got a free kill. They thought we killed Profek. No one's going to come behind us in Art this time, guys, right? But, well, you're wrong. And wrong again. Nice shots.
It was marked by MP, man.
BBL
Was marked.
back on the board with this defuse.
Ultimates and Bladestorm just one away. The fight isn't done just yet, but Sociable, gloves are off.
You see Yoru take this, he can get out of there, but with Sociable, he can only back off to this corner. That's why he needs Yumpy. The second player pushing up with him.
Ay, ay, ay. Bro, I'm in love with this team, bro.
Heretics coming in, no doubt, saying, all right, this is where we get back in. We bounce back.
These two things, man.
Deliver the damage.
Beautiful Valorant, man. This is a beautiful game, man. Loki, this is a beautiful game.
BBL biting back. Sure, they lose Profek, but Levin's right in there for the trade. And boom,
remember,
Spike
this is
in
BBL map
has a
pick.
1v3.
I really
want
wanna see Abyss, bro.
No
I really wanna
idea
see Abyss.
where his opponents will be by the time he steps into a site. And the weapon in his hands, Tom, it's valuable. But they have enough credits that I don't think it's likely he goes for a save this late into the game. Who knows, though?
I'm almost certain if they could make an agent change midway through, we would see something like a Sova or a Sky or a Fade, just something that can clear these early angles. It's been such an irritation for them. The last round, players pushing through a smoke. This round, just walking up and then having a second layer to that aggression.
But
again,
the thing about this BBL thing is not just aim, man. You know, like they're actually using the brain too. Something that the Brazilian team is exceptional cannot do, man.
Fairly hefty.
Actually, we're playing fair, but
such a passive hold
that's one of those
as well. They are making sure this round is locked. They're going in with that dimensional drift, using that ultimate just to try and play with their opponent. There is nowhere safe for Boo to hide in at this stage. Well, he won't even get that first fight. 11 now for BBL. Heretics had a good idea.
Locating targets.
Now they're going to do it again. Going to try and clear this man out of position. Oh, Levin can't leave. Bear that in mind. He is stuck here. Yeah. That's why Sociable normally TPs immediately when he sees that drop.
Yeah.
And also, even Sociable, he's off TPing to that location because just the range of the TP.
He was there on the
can get
pistol
out
show.
with a gate crash, but a little bit of planning might have helped out there. It's a stumble. Let's see if it's a fall for BBL, as they've got players here early, but that ult has sent them running. Time to concede as the plant comes in for Team Heretics.
Still taking them some time. They got stuck behind the wall. That was it.
Oh!
The wall went up, the shear, and it trapped the spike. I think it was when Miniboo dived through it, so they've been allowed at least a little bit of extra time. The problem is, again, like Boo's now going to commit his own ultimate.
Spike planted.
No utility to try and get back into the site. A fight for Profek is available. That's one at least in the spam. Not on the right angle to deny it. Again, don't give this man too much of an angle. We know what he can do with it. The problem is this crossfire. He needs to isolate immediately, and he's not even going to get past Benji.
Ultimately wasn't capitalized on. Oh, that's through the door.
Beautiful span.
Down early. Yummy's got to be careful. He's still in his drone, but eventually will be out of it. The problem is they're already looking out of this round. He needs another big individual play if it's going to...
Oh my god, that's good, that's good.
Another double. Sociable could... Oh,
bro, if he hits that...
Instead, though, well, Benji is going, and he is killing. Another round on the...
No money for BBL.
Claiming this pick would be huge. And he can immediately TP out as well. The reveal goes deep. There's the shot. Immediately gets out. Doesn't overstay his welcome. It's good. No punish from Mini. Boom! Until now.
Yeah. That's not ideal.
Okay. 5v3.
Yumpy torn between two angles of which teammate to help, and
they're going back, they're going back.
Not really being able to support either of them. And you can see the attacker being so dynamic in their response. An immediate change back over towards the other side. I like this though. Use of the Steel Garden to take away their guns. There's only 20 seconds left. If they wait this out, they could be in trouble.
They know they have to go, but now reinforcements are here! Mini deals with them in an instant, and Profek full.
What a game, bro. What a beautiful game.
Has been trailing since round 5.
Players now making their way down B long.
Definitely feels like BBL in this defense. It's been an impossible task fighting the tide of Team Heretics. There is no stopping it. Hunter's Fury won't find anything. Heretics just waited.
Good plant, man.
Now
good
they
plant.
step in to claim the space.
Everything to win here at Heretics.
Being given to them. Plant secured. Sure, the wall goes up, but to what end? It buys them some time, but unless they're going to start this defuse right here and now, it won't have that much impact. Boo around the side is huge!
Ooh!
That's a triple from Boo!
The captain!
Alone! To make this work, to keep them in it. He's got 2 opponents, and they're hiding away. They're not giving him any opportunities. It's Team Heretics claiming this map. 13-11.
Yeah.
As BBL gets swept away by the comeback.
Yeah. It's never easy to take down Heretics. It's never easy to stop the 2024 team of EMEA.
The aggression, BBL walk it down A long. Heretics about to have contact. It's Boo with 2 players right in front of him.
Trade.
And he almost got both.
The check?
He's a rat, but can he get anything
That's
done?
one.
With a sheriff from there, it can be difficult. The rest of the team, the thing is, he's kind of bought them time. Just by being in that position, spotting that many players, they can get into the afterplan, and the attackers, it looks like they still want to be proactive.
Need for Boom, man.
Taking contact.
They're expecting that play to come in this way, where the players were spotted in the spawn. So 2 of the Heretics players go towards Mound. They clear this out. Now they see no one. The nade slows them down long enough that Heretics can now set up. They realize no one's coming behind. They've all rotated. There's the at least Fade alongside Cypher spotted. I think they know Omen's there as well. That's all the information. Now, all that's left to do is find the kills. Huge damage done on the wall banks. And now, trouble, because that fuse will have plenty bullets flying at it. I don't think they got it half. The fights need to be won by BBL here and now. And the time is already too far gone. Woot! The one to find the last kill.
Stop anybody going in that direction early. Instead, though, look at the pace of Heretics. They're going into C already.
Yeah, there's no time to wait for this roster. Quite an aggressive stance. Perhaps it will find value. Vac, a danger man up close, hiding inside the smoke. Yumpy, the real danger man, he just swung wide. That prompts Vac to do the same, claiming backside control and spotting another on the site, dealing damage too. Rien's also known to be there. They're starting to put this squad in a box, and you can guess that someone's around Mound. A smoke should be online for Prophet. Paranoia used. It doesn't catch them though. Still on the site, ready to fight as Rien's connecting the first. Benji steps in to help, and now suddenly the script is being flipped. That's a dangerous push from Prophet.
Bro, this is a big round.
The smoke, nothing to be found by it, and Social bar the one.
I'm afraid this is going to be 2-0, bro.
Players still alive.
I think BBL should have win the first map.
The Nano doesn't make it that much more difficult, but the player peeking on top of Mount certainly does.
1,000,000%. Pacing, though, may look to change again. Showstopper used immediately. Good luck, Yumpy, and good night.
Clean opener. Problem with these ultimates, high impact. Big opener plant secured on the back of it, and they even got a bit of control towards the broken door. I mean, at this point, it's again a couple seconds in, and BBL have to try to find a solution. Cosmic Divide comes in to make it a little bit more difficult. I love Sociable's attempt at spamming inside that smoke. It's sneaking through the Cosmic Divide. It nearly got him a kill. Miniboo is left on 6 HP, yet still he is alive, drawing breath on that site. Finally, he falls, but the trades come in.
Yeah, bro, they have no money. I can't.
5-0. Before you know it, the lead's extended even further for Team Heretics. They'll be in a position of leading from the crow's nest. For Heretics, 6th round is what they're seeking, but a much more slow and steady approach to it. A default to start. A minute on the clock, minute 10, they start moving back together. The unit is now grouped. The Odin, a beautiful touch. Really, chef's kiss on that one. It's going to try to deny some of the control that BBL have. Can't deny that side angle. Prophet does beautifully to find that. I've been looking for a little bit more, but Prophet, I mean, they know he's here. They know he's here. This swing won't catch anyone off guard. And Boo is quick to deliver. Rien's in the same boat. That's a showstopper thrown through, Tom. It might give them a chance. It depends where this fight goes, if these weapons can be retrievable, and if Yumpy and Bat can group up, but it's kept it in a 2v2.
They've done well from this point onwards, but can they convert it? as you said, a showstopper here. Oh, I think Woot's actually going to tank that. No, he missed just slightly. That means the damage wasn't anywhere near as much as maybe first thought to be. Both players looking to play on the edge of this smoke, and instead, it's those low buy weapons that get them through. The gamble was worth it. The risk taken pays off.
The patience is definitely there. Whether it gets a reward or not remains to be seen. Yuppie is pushed up in B main. It's an off angle. It's one that's not being checked right now. He's been spotted, but got the kill in time. Fades around the corner as well. That buys time for teammates to come swooping.
Okay. Okay.
Do you believe it? He's got another.
Bro, I want to see the third match, bro. Not gonna lie.
2 and a lifeline delivered.
Bro, fact looking good, man.
This was so important. As said, in their last game versus GX, they started slow on Lotus. Built back in, even lost the second pistol and still managed.
Bro, that was insane.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I like. But nothing's landing, and now he's in a lot of danger. That door is open. Uses the ult to try to force them back, stop them from pushing. Rienz goes down. I think that was a spam through the smoke from back that finds its mark.
What?
What was that? Yuppie does the exact same, albeit in a bit more ridiculous of a manner. That forces the lockdown, which has detained at least one, slowing the return of BBL. But the numbers still sit in their favor, and someone has to be the one to seek those kills. Sitting on the site, waiting. Surely is a death sentence. The nade, it corrals them all to the back site. BBL able to group and get a foothold on the site, but there is a gap, and Woot exploits that perfectly. Backside control, maintained, and the spike ticks further and further away. BBL, the ones with pressure on their shoulders. An attempt to draw them into that smoke, but the defuse is tapped, but BENJYFISHY wins his duel up top. They're holding control for a moment with Boo left to run this clock down just a little bit further, and he might have done it. He just survives as long as he can.
Oh, he got hacked.
Perfect. He's got it, hasn't he? He's got a little window, 1.5 seconds. You have to think this will be a much more direct round. C is under threat. Yumpie's here. Vac is here. They may be forced into a retake fairly soon.
They're coming
Got
too.
Nightfall as well. I wouldn't mind seeing it committed, but instead,
Oh, it was on the way, yeah.
just gonna take that control. A little bit of an extra delay, so they had the information. Yumpie's done well though. That spike on the deck, but with players so desperately low from the Nightfall, it almost becomes an easy cleanup. Spike's still yet to be retrieved, but I think they want at least some safer space before they do too much more.
I think that's just an excellent read that in this round, BBL would not be playing on site for fear of the Nightfall, so they take site, confirm they're not there, and then it's a deeper Nightfall.
That was a nice kill.
With the nade. This is mitigating a lot of the dangers.
This is winnable.
Goodness.
6 HP for what?
Boo, 6 HP. And Boo, well, he was looking like he was going to be in the same boat. This is risky. They've given a gap, and Levin almost blew it wide open. Now it's 2 players.
Man, they're so low, bro.
Well, he's just 1 HP.
Only Benji has HP.
Hope is that Benji's going to be able to put in some work, because if he doesn't, well, I don't know that the other two are going to be all too happy to take those fights.
The
really is. The retake looks a whole lot more doable. Yumpie is here. Stun goes in, but it won't deter them. Space already taken, but there it is, the kill for Yumpie. The Rolling Thunder online. The risk outside of C, though, was massive, and they used the Rolling Thunder, and it hasn't caught Boo! Boo took his ult out! What's going on? What is happening? He gets caught with the ult! This round is pure madness! A showstopper available thanks to the kill from Levin. And now, the C site that they were on the
must win, BBL, must win.
It's not going to be quite as safe as you might have thought. He's toying with the idea. It's coming. Showstopper used, fired, but he's deleted right after. So
Rienz, bro.
Rienz ends up winning.
Man, I'm gonna see that again.
It was one of the most chaotic rounds I've seen in quite a while.
It's one that I think, if you're
remember, my
you're
friends,
probably
the
laughing.
loser here will not be eliminated yet. They will go to the lower
It's
bracket.
an early fight. I think it was just a singular trip that gave all the information that was necessary. Rienz does incredibly well. This is nightmare fuel. Gets away with the first, goes, okay, I'm gonna leave now, I'm gonna leave, and then gets caught by a second player swinging the exact same angle. And then the showstopper, well, Benji is maybe a little bit lucky to even get away with that kill.
So let's go.
Even still, Heretics, they're gonna look up at the scoreboard and they're not gonna care. 8 and 3 up, finances further in the lead. Both Dogs ultimates did come online, but both of them were used. They still didn't win, and Woot has just
down for Benji.
He got it down to 30.
Bro, 9-3 here.
Corner of the wall with a Guardian.
I don't see them coming back, not gonna lie.
They
will need a miracle, you know?
Can't afford Node and get the Guardian. It's some players that say it's all right. Scream thinks it's good. Back, nice shot. He's got another player on the left he doesn't know about. There he is though. Okay, it turns out to be a bit of a bait. Showstopper fired in by Miniboo. He is going to find it tough to find a kill. Levin's behind them.
You should run.
Levin's walking up. They seem aware of it. The timing, though, is key. He's got the shot. Nade fired in as well, just in time. Wu needs to move. He's low, so there's no one that can deny that lockdown being broken. And with the nade taking loot.
This kid is too clean, man. Too clean, bro.
This round from
H4, I believe.
Victory. The pressure sits on Boo. He knows where both of these players are, but
H4, that is game, bro, for sure, for sure.
Down 4 on the board for BBL. It's 3 in a row and 1 at the end.
Now both controller players sit within this A site. An abundance of utility.
Cover going out.
With the potential to delay. Paranoia is going to be the main piece to hold them back, but BBL ain't stopping.
No, blinded up. Profek finally pumps the brakes, but waiting for his teammates. Wood at least finding a first, emerging from that smoke seems to be a death sentence, and so no one else will try till the flash pops. Smoke fades, but there's another there blocking the way. And for BBL, sure, boots are on the ground. They've claimed control of the site, but there's too many opponents to risk a plant. They have to brave the push. Great reveal.
Oh my god, what a reveal, bro.
Sociable and back. The shot clean from Yumpy. And a 3v2 as a result. That reveal has just turned the tide.
It seems like this is a map of fades. They've already killed one on the opposition. A bit of an awkward fight, but Sociable still gets the job done.
Man, it looks so good for Heretics.
Now it's left onto Miniboo. First comes easy. The rest is going to be up to if anybody gives him a fight, and they do, but both at the same time. Solid.
There's a lot of danger waiting for them. I was going to start circling the map. Our observers are ahead of me. Boo. Already in position up top. You can see him on rubble and the point of contact Miniboo. He sees them. Paranoia's thrown out. Big swing. Round might just be over before it gets started, but they've seen Boo up top. Now the element of surprise. Well, it disappears. Nade goes deep. That will do great damage, actually.
But they invest like a lot of 37 there.
After that initial fight. They back off.
Now?
Heretics give up the control on A and gamble a little bit more towards the B side.
Yeah, this is where the Nightfall comes in, but it's been dodged. Cage will be there to try and deny. Re-ends the space, but he's already managed to highlight 2 players. We talked about those haunts on the other side. This time, it's Re-ends. Well, I say this time, it has been throughout this map. Incredible performance. Spike on the deck.
In the game, bro.
Unsociable. It's going to be spotted. No chance for any sneaky behavior. And in fact, there's only 15 seconds left now on the clock for Profek. Holding onto the gun may not even serve with much value unless he can find himself an upgrade.
Just plant and die.
I think it may just be the latter.
Yeah, I think it was either that or
19 and 9. Like, this is the thing. He avoids obviously the ultimate, the Nightfall, but he throws in the Haunt and then just pops 2 heads. Like, it's just one of those things where when he is in form, also personal thing when he's playing that initiator.
Is BBL to have no info and play late gamble into the C site, into the stack up.
30 seconds left.
Showstopper ready to go. Benji lands the first, and while the Showstopper actually gets absolutely nothing. Now they have to walk back into the hands of Re-ends.
Control, utility denial, the Prowler late on B, confirming that they can commit to this stack. The Showstopper can be ready. Wasn't even needed.
No, Benji was too quick.
The only contribution that had to the round was them in comms going.
Losing A control, it just makes it so hard to play because now look at the defense.
Same positions.
Exactly the same.
It's picture perfect. This time there's no Showstopper. As we said last time, it wasn't needed. Woot goes down. Spam is good. Spam is dealing big damage, but Miniboo, he is cracked into the other smoke. Shadows! He is dealing death to his opponents. BBL being swept away by the wave of Heretics.
With the early failure on B, they're going to try and leave a player behind. Already, though, Heretics are set up for the retake. That is their goal.
Yeah, but Re-ends with Nightfall,
the site later into the round. They need a disruptor. Sociable is that disruptor. If he can catch someone, but I'm just looking at waiting. Timing here is absolutely everything, and again, this guy has the perfect read.
He's too smart. Something needs to be done about this guy. BBL, they try to throw something else out there. It doesn't work.
They dodged him.
Sure, sidestepping, but look, it's a 5v3. Vac needs to make a big play. Boo is again watching for the player trying to sneak up on him.
5v2 here?
Ready for every play. Now,
only a miracle. Only a miracle.
Spike, they've actually killed one. They don't know that that wasn't the diffuser. It's halved already. Yumpy alone knows there's a player by the door. Catch.
One in thunder. Use it.
It's BENJYFISHY against the rolling. Oh, no, Yumpy!
Yeah, no, save for next game. Save for next game, bro. Why not?
Time for the rolling thunder.
What the fuck,
There's
bro?
no time for the run up either. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Bro.
He could have stepped to the side. He might have had an angle instead.
Man, just use it.
It's just a split-second hesitation.
It's too far.
I think, yeah, Rolling Thunder would have denied. But yeah, again, in his head, he's like, he's already been on it.
1v1 as well.
So he goes for the peak. And at that point, it's already gone. He's literally a split-second behind.
Tragic.
Let's go!
12 and 6. A heartbreaker, a backbreaker. Even somewhat an economy breaker. They are coming in with mostly Guardians. A faster move attempted and a much better start. They've at least cleared one. There's nowhere for Benji to go.
That's his.
Still gets a kill. So this is one of the first times we've seen them win.
So the good thing for BBL is Yampy still has the Rolling Thunder, bro.
Yeah, it's a first successful C take, I suppose. Rolling Thunder for Bo's blind. Yeah, good job. They saved that one over. 6 rounds in a row needed. It could be the first domino to fall. We don't expect to see Rolling Thunder used here. It should be safe. But a kill going the way of Heretics, and that plan goes out the window. Yo, Yumpy. Wow.
Clean.
Lit a fire under him, evidently. Looking hot to the touch as 12 to 6 turns 12 to 7.
So Rachel,
Boo
that Boo can try
left
to
to
do
save
something
his
here.
weapon. Heretics
Just to hurt the economy.
finally taste defeat in a round, but defeating the map is a long way away. Would have to be overtime. And even getting there is going to be a challenge.
It seems like Boo's attempt here is to do as much damage as possible.
4K for him. Talk about it now, bro.
4 ultis. BBL, 2 high-impact ones, but when to use them is the real problem they have to solve. Miniboo on his way around. Rolling Thunder used on A. Okay, Vac, I mean, he's just used a cage, though. Miniboo knows that he's on the B side. He knows they might be coming back in this direction. He's sticking around.
Showstopper for Miniboo.
Showstopper will be quick to be fired in.
They got locked down.
If it is quickly fired in, they're in trouble. Here it is. Knowing that there's still players close by.
No one died?
One goes close, nothing. Lands for damage. Nade is good. Levin pushed forward and it's into an off. He doesn't know what's just around that corner, but he won't walk into it. The lockdown instead, sending them in the other direction, buying space for Heretics as they now move to the site with a cosmic divide that has to be pushed through. This is an uphill battle indeed. Already halfway on that diffuse. Someone needs to step in. They don't even make it.
GG.
Cosmic divide. 13 to 7. Heretics, they make it look easy.
Yeah, once again, they are a match away from making it to an international event, and there is a reason that when people made their tier list, when people made their predictions, there was only one team that sat at the top.